Singapore has grown from a third world country to a first world nation in less than 4 decades. We started out as a nation of immigrants, but it seems we are less welcoming to foreigners today. How easy has it been for outsiders to bond with locals and pick up aspects of our culture?
A few years back, when I just came, I think the sense of that I'm actually a foreigner is not that strong. But partially because I was at a younger age, but I don't really have to worry about much things. Back then, as in a school, people are very friendly, even though you don't speak good English, and you actually you're not so sociable or whatsoever. Actually, they don't really exclude you, from activities or like discussions. But as for now, I think the sense of that I'm actually a foreigner and is really stronger, and it's not that I want to think that way, but really that think the comments of people and the overall environment and the changing in policies actually reminded me that you are actually a foreigner. So that actually, in a sense, that makes me think that it's actually harder to integrate, in a sense that I really have to worry about whether I can continue to stay here after my studies.
Well, actually, 18 years ago, there was hardly any issue with regard to anti-foreign sentiments. Really more of at that time, economy was doing well. Singapore had a drive in getting foreign talent into Singapore. So it was quite easy to settle in at that point from work-wise. But however, there are quite a significant amount of cultural differences. Although I can understand the English, although Singlish, yes, sometimes take a while to get the nuances and the meaning behind it. Now that they stopped some of the Singlish on TV, I can't learn it from TV also, right?
Yeah, but what was the greatest challenge for you trying to integrate?
Greatest challenge? Integration. I guess it's really the cultural side. I was brought up in England. We are more vocal in our voicing of comments or our opinions. That was definitely frowned upon in my team meetings. I used to get told off by being too vocal, speak too much in a team, in a work environment. Did
marrying a Singaporean wife help with the integration?
Yes and no, actually. It helps in the sense that it's I got someone to guide me a bit, right? And someone who can sometimes point me in the right direction and say, yes, you made a culturally, or you made a faux pas whether in the wedding, you shouldn't say things like that. Okay, that definitely helped a bit. But on the other side, it also highlight the major gap in cultural point of view, both in the family, the kids, children upbringing, different viewpoints on how you want to raise your family. Well, I think over time you come to a stage where you can't argue with your wife, so so you tend to compromise and reach a medium that both sides are happy with. Again, I guess sometimes our children get confused. Do we speak louder or not speak too much now? Where are we now? So those are some of the cultural issues we have.
It is a little bit harder for foreigners to integrate now because of critical mass. I mean, like, if a Singaporean were to go overseas, let's say go to a university, and there are many other Singaporean students there, the natural thing to do is to hang out together. If there are no Singaporeans there, then you put in that effort to integrate with the locals. And I think in the past, there weren't that many foreigners in Singapore. So if you came in, you were feeling homesick, maybe you didn't feel like you belonged, and then you saw one of your kind, you would naturally hang out together. In the past, it was very difficult to find somebody like you. Now, if you come here from India, from the Philippines, from China, it's not that hard to find a community already set up that you can just plug yourself into without having to integrate with Singaporeans. So I think that has made it a little bit more difficult for foreigners coming in now to integrate, because they have so much of their support system existing in Singapore.
Up next, we find out what foreigners and Singaporeans can do to make integration easier for everyone.